And that is our ridiculous story. What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome to Let's Play Rayman Origins. If you free this creepy old dude, check it out. The music starts playing and the world is all happy again, so it looks like our work here is done already. Just kidding, our adventure's just beginning. So, for now, let's head off to the right. That area that we were just in is called the Snoring Tree. You'll see it on the world map in a minute, but basically it is going to be used as sort of a hub area for us. Since we just started the game, we really can't do much there. So for now, let's head off to the very first world, the Jibberish Jungle. Inside each world, obviously, there's going to be a multitude of levels. After you beat a level, a new world will unlock, and you continue the game from then and there on. So, let's get started. It's a jungle out there. I'm not going to sing the song, I promise. I won't do that ever again. First thing you're going to notice is that this game is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this game. The art style is freaking awesome, and it fits Rayman perfectly to a T. And check it out already. There's a fairy trapped in some sort of monster that looks like a cage with wings. And it's just going about its business. But generally, fairies are something you actually want to rescue in Rayman because they give you powers. And as you noticed already, well, we can't really do much right now. We can pretty much just run and jump. Thankfully, our jump actually is sort of used as an attack, but running is pretty much useless to us, considering in this game there are a lot of secrets that you can miss by sort of just running through the levels. So you don't really want to do that too much, but since this is the first level, there's really nothing to miss. There's no hidden secrets or anything like that, so we can just run and gun this level as best as we possibly can. But we do want to rescue this fairy down here, so let's not get squished by this mountain and rescue Miss Fairy. Oh my, Miss Fairy, you are looking very, very, powerful. Let's go with that. And there we go. Already we have our first power, the power to attack. Obviously, that's very important because generally you usually start out with the power to attack in Rayman games, but this one they give it to you a little bit later on. I mean, 30 seconds into the game isn't that bad. Now, generally, you want to break everything that looks breakable because it'll get you an extra lum or two, and I haven't really explained it, but lums are sort of used as a scoring system in this game, and they're also used as a ranking system, so you want to get as many as you can because the reward for them is actually really worth it. You get a sort of another ranking reward for it, and then you use that to unlock other stuff. It's like trading points for credits and then credits for, plane tickets. It's all sorts of confusing, but it works in the end, so that's all that matters. Now, there's these extra hearts that I'm picking up. Basically, if you already have one, you get extra lums for that, so that's a really good way to, boost your score by not taking a few hits. So they reward you for being good at the game, but trust me, this game is hard, so if you do need to get an extra heart because, you lost one already, I don't blame you. This is actually a really ridiculously hard game for what it is. I mean, it looks cute and everything up front, but oh man, this game is very, very unforgiving later on. Alright, I'm going to try and get this coin. I have the extra heart, so I can take the extra hit, but oh, I didn't even need it. That's some platforming prowess right there. Those coins give off a ton of lums, so definitely collect them. It is very worth your time. Now, something also that really? I got smacked by him. Wow. Alright, something that I did want to mention, though, is that after you hit an enemy, you might have noticed that they turn into bubbles. After they turn into a bubble, you hit them again, and you get another lum. So you can get, like, 2 lums per enemy. That's generally the best way to get lums in this game, is just sort of killing the enemies to their fullest extent. But there you go. That is the very first level already. And check it out. We got our first pink thing. Those are called Electoons. That's basically what I mean by using lums to Electoons, because as you'll see right here on the post screen, we have this little test tube, and all our lums that we collected go into them. And if we get a certain amount of them, we get more Electoons. And Electoons unlock things later on, unlock other levels, and unlock other worlds. So obviously you want to collect as many of them as you can. And check it out, I think we actually got a full 100% on this level. And we're having a disco party, and everyone's all happy. It's fantastic. So yeah, you get that if you get close to all the lums in a level. I don't think you have to get every single one of them, but if you get close enough, you'll get a disco party, a nice little menu on the screen. I don't really think, or a nice little medal on the screen, rather. I don't think they actually do anything other than, signify the fact that you've actually completed that level. So if you miss them, don't worry too much about it. Anyways, we're going to continue on to level number 2. Geyser Blowout, let's go. So this is going to be our first real level. I mean, the core main gameplay mechanics are still the same, but there's going to be a few things that you're going to want to keep your eye out for, and I'll point them out as we go along the way, so don't really worry about it now. But I do want to make mention of this, because I think I forgot to. The reason why this game looks so amazing and it does look amazing. I mean, just look at this level. But everything in this game is hand-drawn. So Ubisoft had to hire an entire team of artists just to make this game. And it worked out splendid. I can't stress that enough. I love the way this game looks. It's awesome. So, anyways, the very first level, there was only 3 Electoons, but generally there's going to be 5. 2 of them are going to be hidden in cages throughout the level, which brings up my next point of why you don't want to rush through the levels, because you want to find all the hidden cages with Electoons in them. This game has one of the best rewards for actually 100% completion, which is probably why I like this a lot too, is just that this game rewards you a lot for being good at the game, and that's what I like about it. Like, not a lot of games do that anymore, sort of, you know, like, just getting close enough to the end is when they give you all the rewards, and it's like, yeah, you know, it's not that great. But this game really wants to keep you playing till the very, very end, and trust me, it's time well spent, because this game is just, it's just fun, and it might be a little bit more fun for me just because Rayman is actually one of the very first games that I played, like the original Rayman back on PC. It's one of the very first games that I actually owned, I think, now that I think about it, so there's a lot of sort of nostalgia I have with this game, and I think that's why I like it a lot too, is because the very first Rayman was a 2D platformer, this game's a 2D platformer, you know, there's lots of similarities in them, and I like them a lot, and I can remember just spending hours and hours in that game playing it as a kid, and I don't think I ever actually beat it either, because I remember I constantly had to put in cheat codes just to make any sort of progression in the game, and I'm not sure if there was a save system or not, but if there was, I probably didn't know how to use it, because I always had to remember starting the game over. But anyways, this is pretty much how bonus rooms work in this game. So there's going to be a bunch of enemies, just defeat them all, and then you can break the cage and rescue the Electoons. Now you'll notice on the medal actually that there's like 6 total engravings. 3 of them are cages, 2 of them are Electoons, and 1 is a stopwatch. The stopwatch comes into play later on, but basically there are 2 hidden cages total. The third one is going to be at the end of the level, sort of where you actually beat the level. And then the other ones you get when you collect enough lums, which is why lums are important. I've already said that enough times. I don't know why I'm explaining it again. So that's how the medals work, basically, is what I was trying to say. Dying on the very second level, that's a good omen for what's to come. But anyways, the penalty for death in this game is a little bit interesting. We have no lives, so we can respawn as many times as we want. However, let's say we hit a checkpoint with 150 lums, and we get a little bit further level and have like 170 lums, but then die. When we restart at that checkpoint, we're only going to have 150 lums again, so you lose your lums when you die and you have to recollect them. So it's a little bit of a penalty for dying. It's a little bit annoying, but you know, it's nothing that you can't deal with because you can recollect the lums as they do respawn. Now, before I forget, when the lums are red and singing, they're worth 2 times the amount they are normally. So if you get 1 lum, it's worth 2, etc., etc. Basic math, you get the idea. But anyways, if you see an area like so, how did I not get crushed there? I like walked directly into that. That was just very sketchy. But anyways, if you see an area where you can go up, or see an area that looks like you can go up it. It's worth it. Whoa, that was close. Did not want to get crushed there. Yes, thank you, game. I know how to sprint. I've been doing it thus far. There's a lot of coins in this level, actually. A lot of coins, so that's good for me. I believe the maximum amount of lums you want for this level is like 300, so we still have quite a bit to go. But here's our next secret. And check it out, there's a bunch of enemies in here. Now, there's an easy way to get a bunch of, you know, the extra lums from these enemies. You sort of just have them fall into there, and then if you ground pound, you can get most of them like so. Although I actually want to get that last guy over there now. He's just sitting there in the corner taunting me. Look at him like that. What a jerk. You're gonna die, sir. Get out of here. And let's rescue our little buddy, the Electoons. Yeah, and have a little jig, do a little dance, because we are happy as can be. Just look at Rayman, like, pelvic thrusting in the air. I love this game just because of how silly it is. It's really one of the best, like, games, I think, that came out of last year. It really is one of the most original games, I think. It's pretty fun. It's a simple concept, but it works just so well. Ooh, another coin medal down there. Yes, there we go. Grab that without getting attacked by that stupid hand monster. Oh, that's not a good situation to be in. And yes, bunch of lums, and they're all red, so getting a high score from this. Oh, can I get that bubble? Dang it, I think I missed it. Ooh, another coin already. Sweet. And I think we already reached the maximum lum goal, so I think we've already technically gotten 100% on this level, so that's nice. 330 lums. Dang, that is awesome. And we are at the last area already. Now, you're going to probably notice these hearts and sort of heart bottles lying around here. Basically, those just allow you to take an extra hit, and trust me, they're actually worth it considering this game. Very unforgiving later on. Very unforgiving later on. Alright, come here, little buddy. You are going to be down, and then I'm going to save these Electoons. Free them! Alright, so we managed to get every single caged Electoon in this level. That is very good. Let's see how we did lum-wise. 345. Now, oh, really? We missed it by 5 lums? If I'd actually gotten all the lums by those guys at the end there, I probably would have gotten it. Darn, I thought for sure we had it on this one. We did get enough lums, though, to get the extra Electoon. We didn't get the happy medal, but oh well. We could do without the happy medal. Now, that thing in the middle is a stopwatch. Remember when I was talking about timed challenges? Yeah, those are where those come into play. We'll worry about them a little bit later on anyways. But that'll do it for that level, so now I can explain what the Electoons actually do. You'll notice that after you complete a level, all the Electoons go in the upper right-hand corner up there. Basically, if you get enough of them, you can unlock characters like we just saw there back at the Snoring Tree, or levels. So up here, if we go up, you'll notice that if we come back here with 25 Electoons, we can unlock this level. And this level in particular is actually a race level. Now, if you beat this level, you actually get one of those red rupees up in the upper right-hand corner, which we use back at the Snoring Tree. So like I said, we will be going to the Snoring Tree a lot, actually. It is a very good hub in this game, actually. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. So once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.